I was trying to get my camera on there for you there. Welcome to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. Hello. Hi. My name is Tanya, or TitaniumBuilt, whichever you want to call me. And welcome back to all my returning Titans. Thank you for joining me for yet another upload. I truly do appreciate each and every one of you subscribers. Today, I want to talk about the Idaho 4 case. We've been really hitting this case kind of hard since, it kind of happened November 13th. We did a live last night going over Maddie Mogen's father and what he had to kind of say about the investigation, what he thought about, the Idaho State Police, the Idaho, Moscow PD, the FBI, and everybody else that's working his daughter's murder investigation. So I wanted to go ahead and go over that article with you guys today. It's very sweet, very loving, and very touching. So you guys will want to stick around to see the pictures and to hear the story. But before I show you that, if you guys haven't yet subscribed to the channel, you could do so by clicking the subscribe button below and hitting the bell icon to be alerted to all of my new content. I do post daily, so you guys will always have something to watch. And if you would like the video, it does help the channel grow and it sends it into the algorithm. That way more people can enjoy it. So if you would just please like and subscribe, that's all I ask for from you. So let's go ahead and get into today's case coverage. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen with you here. And you should see the picture that comes up of her. It's for Christmas and it's very sweet. So this article is from the Spokesman Review, and this is from a few days ago. And there is Miss Maddie Mogen there as a little baby girl waiting for Santa to come. So I'm going to go ahead and read this article for you guys. It's very, very sweet. And I'm going to try to blow it up a little bit there for you guys as well. And it's not too long either. It was a normal Sunday for Ben Mogen. He had taken himself out to see a movie November 13th when Karen Laramie, the mother of his daughter, Madison Mogen, called. He texted her and he said he'd call in a minute. But then Ben Mogen's mother called. Those two things never happened back to back, he said. Just come over, his mother said. I just had a feeling it had to do with Maddie. On the drive over, I was thinking all of these terrible things that I was preparing for, and none of them prepared me for what they actually told me. Maddie, her best friend Kaylee, their roommate Xana, and her boyfriend Ethan were found stabbed to death in the girls' home near the University of Idaho campus in Moscow. Police have yet to find their killer. Ben Mogen called Laramie. We didn't even know what to say to each other. We just both were sobbing, he said. We just cried together on the phone, I guess. There's just no words for any of that. Mogen and Laramie were together for about 5 years. They lived in Oregon when Maddie was born, then moved to Coeur d'Alene. Eventually, the two split up, but maintained a good relationship as Maddie grew up. She was smart and funny, Mogen said of his daughter, a real go-getter. As a child, she was easy to be around, never getting into too much trouble, he said. Everybody loved Maddie. If she was in the room, she would just shine. The Mogen family was close, often connecting through music. Everyone would get together with their instruments over the holidays. During his darkest and most difficult times, Mogen would think about his daughter and how proud he was of her. She inspired him, he said. Now, more than 6 weeks into the investigation, Mogen said it's hard to move forward without knowing who killed his daughter. There are so many questions that I figured I would have answers, and we're still waiting. Investigators have gone above and beyond to keep Mogen in the loop, he said. One of the lead investigators calls him every day, telling him if there's anything new and answers questions, Mogen said. If they don't connect for a couple days due to Mogen's work schedule, the investigator worries and will call Mogen's family to make sure he's okay. So that's very nice. The investigator will make sure to keep in contact with, the Mogen family. If the investigator has a day off, he'll make sure someone calls Mogen, or he will call him anyway. On the day of the vigil in Moscow for the 4 students, Mogen said investigators spent 3 hours talking to him. The updates helped Mogen stay away from the online speculation and gossip that has enveloped the case. It's hard for me to read all these articles. I can get all of my news about it right from there, the investigators. And I don't have to try to drudge through all of this misinformation. The misinformation is hurtful, but he understands that's the nature of the world today. I just have to take the higher road on that kind of stuff, or else it will be damaging to my well-being. I mean, it's hard enough as it is. I'm just trying to get through these days one day at a time. While the last 6 last 6 weeks without answers have been excruciating. Mogen said he has full confidence the killer will be caught. From the beginning, I've known the people don't get away with things like these, that don't get away with these things these days. There's too many things that you can get caught up on, like DNA and video everywhere. This isn't something that people get away with that goes unsolved. Due to the high-profile nature of the case, investigators have the best experts willing to lend a hand. Investigators have said they're using resources from across the country, especially the FBI. I have to just know that they know what they're doing, and if they don't, they know someone that does. Mogen is thankful investigators are willing to work around the clock, even during the holidays, to bring closure and justice for his family. While they wait for answers, Mogen is getting ready to celebrate their first Christmas without his daughter, then days later attend her funeral. Extended family is coming into town for a few days and the service, which Mogen said will help, but it's a lot of mixed emotions. He just keeps thinking about how proud he is of Maddie. I am so proud to be able to say she was my daughter and what she was doing with her life and where she was headed. Mogen said she was living the life she deserved. I thought that was very beautiful and very touching. So to me, it seems like Maddie's family, so Maddie and Kaylee, of course, were best friends. So on one side, you have Maddie's family saying they trust the investigators. They believe this is going to get solved. That the investigators keep in contact with them every day. But then you have on Kaylee's side, her dad is fighting for justice, getting a lawyer, saying that the officers aren't doing their job. They're not contacting him enough. They're not giving him enough information. So is one family getting more info, they feel, or maybe they are calling every day, but they just don't have any more new info? So Kaylee's dad maybe thinks that's more unacceptable. What do you guys think about all this? What do you guys think about the two families? Do you think that they are coming together right now in this situation, especially because they have such difference of opinions on the way that Ellie is kind of handling the investigation? So I just kind of wanted to let you guys, just let you guys know about this article that I saw, and just let me know in the comments really what you guys think about, what Maddie Mogen's father said about the Moscow Police Department, and what do you think about, Kaylee's father speaking out against Moscow? So that's all I have for you guys today. If you did like the case coverage, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Sorry, my voice is a little raspy this morning. It's really early. And I did a live last night, so that's probably why. And then there was Christmas. But I just wanted to let you guys know, thank you so much again for joining me for yet another upload. And I will see you guys all in the next video. Bye, guys.